there's a certain ingredient in there which might scare you.
Really? Hold on, I'll tell you if they taste like shit, don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
I made these black bean brownies, which I just really want to know what you guys think. So if you want to try them out, then just add 1 cup of black beans and a 1/2 cup of oats and a 1/2 tablespoon or teaspoon of baking powder into a blender or a food processor. Add 2 tablespoons of cacao powder and a 1/2 cup of maple syrup. And then you want to add in 2 teaspoons vanilla and a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. You blend that all up in your blender. And then after that, add some type of chocolate, preferably like dark chocolate chips. And as you can tell, Jake and I were really struggling on how many chocolate chips to add.
Okay,
it tastes so good.
Right? It tastes so good. I thought it was going to be weird too.
So what else is in it? Black beans?
Forget what else I put in it. Maple syrup.
Maple syrup?
Maple syrup. Syrup. Syrup?
What?
Wait, what do you call it?
Syrup.
Yeah, see, you say it like a Canadian. Syrup. Syrup.
I thought you said, it's funny you said it because I thought you said it like Will does.
So after you test the batter, because that's 100% required, then just add in your, I was going to say spread, just your batter. And this recipe is about big enough for an 8x8 pan, and cook it for like 16 minutes in a 350-degree oven. And then once you let them cool a little bit and cut them, it is time to test it out.
Oh, this is pretty good. This is really good.
They're so good. Wow, those are really good.
Yeah, those are actually fantastic.
I'll even with you. Right?
Now we're going to try a pudding where you need 3/4 cup of heavy cream and then add in a 1/4 cup of honey and get 2 ripe avocados so they're fairly easy to scoop into your blender. And once you have your avocados in there, then just melt a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Also, I noticed this recipe is definitely not that healthy sounding. Like, it's okay, but it's not like crazy healthy. And last, add a teaspoon of vanilla and also 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
No, you're testing it. Also, we forgot to tell them that you're allergic to avocado.
Like it
tastes like one of those protein shakes.
It is weird, but it's not a bad alternative.
Alternative to what though? Like what? When are you like?
If you wanted some sort of pudding dessert, this could be a good option.
You're totally just being way too nice.
No, actually no. I mean this one's not my favorite, but I don't think it's bad. Fine.
Something has to be fantastic to be your favorite. You get what I'm saying.
It's subpar.
There we go.
Alright, so I really tested out a lot of different things with this recipe, but I figured out the solution. So just add 1 cup of oatmeal and then a 1/2 cup of peanut butter and about 2/3 cup of shredded coconut. And then a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder or cacao powder and maybe about a 1/4 cup of cocoa nibs. That's totally optional. You can do chocolate chips too. You definitely want to add a 1/4 cup of water and just a teaspoon or so of vanilla. And then also adding a 1/3 cup of honey or agave does the trick because it makes it a much better consistency and also doesn't make them taste like horrible, or it makes them taste good. But yeah, you'll find out in a second. But the last thing you do is you have to like mix up the ingredients obviously and kind of use your hands to knead it a bit.
Okay.
Yes. On a scale from 1 to healthy, how healthy do they taste?
How healthy do they taste?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's like a 3.
Okay.
Because,
Wait,
so sorry.
what does 3 even mean?
Dakota, come on. They taste really good, so I'm assuming they're not that healthy.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's good.